Welcome to Versatile, where today I give you my hot take on how to prune an apple tree. This one hasn't been done in a while, so let's get her done. Now for the job, you'll need an appropriate sized ladder to the tree. You'll need 2 pairs of pruning shears, small bit, and the long ones for the bigger branches. Now everybody's got their own way to do it, but what you want to do is come up to the branch, and this right here is a shoot. You never want to go past the first shoot. You always want to cut past. Today I'm going to try to cut past the second shoot right there and see what we get. Now keep in mind, everybody's got their own idea of their best way to get the most apples. This is just my opinion. Even though I said you want to position yourself around the tree, I do try to get as many branches as I can in one spot. Don't have to waste time setting up again. Try to go till I can't cut anymore. Then I gotta come on down, move the ladder, and get back up. And cut myself back into the tree. If you find this helpful, or any of the other videos I'm going to do, because I'm going to do more videos on how to do things, please like and share and subscribe. That way more people know things they didn't know yesterday. And one thing about these small nippers is you don't want to try to go after too big of a branch, because you can mess up, the cutters themselves. So when you get to a branch about this size, make sure you transfer over to your bigger, heavy-duty pair of pruning shears. Regardless of where I cut or how many shoots I go past, I always try to get the little branches cleared out first so I can get to the big branches later. Some promote cutting them at a slant. Some say you just come straight across. I think there's evidence to both. But in situations like this, you just cut it how you can get to it. The smaller branches, you don't really have a choice. Sometimes you have to cut it just above the first little sprout, which is fine. Biggest thing is making sure you get them cut back for new growth. Don't be afraid to make a cut. And if you see something wrong, go back and make another one. Biggest thing is trying to get the most apple production that we can. Now the unfortunate part about this job is you deal with this work, you know what's gonna do anything good or anything bad until spring comes around. And I will do a follow-up video to show how everything's starting to grow and what we're gonna get for the year. After we get done, we get to play cleanup. Pick up all these branches we just cut off, hop on the tractor, move it elsewhere. You don't want to buck yourself off the ladder while you're trying to cut one of these things. But regardless, just to make sure you get past the first one. That's your safety. It should go without saying, but just in case, make sure you keep your non-cutting hand away from the nippers. And so far we're doing pretty good. They're all about 2 shoots up, not too close. Just keep working your way around. Don't forget where you set your shears. I guess something to note for your own safety: if you don't have good balance, or you can't lift yourself up a ladder, probably shouldn't attempt it. And sometimes, like now, ladder's helpful, but better spot you're up in the tree. I know this is not within OSHA regulation, but I've got a good foothold. I don't feel myself falling, so I consider myself to be fairly safe. But again, that's up to your discretion. They come back and there's your first sprout right there. Just to clean it up a little bit, I'm going to cut that off. Same with the branch over here. I'm sure someone's going to watch this and be like, my goodness gracious, he's doing it all wrong. He ain't going to go no apples come spring. Hey, that's all right. I'm out here, I'm trying. We'll see what we get. Make sure you do a once over So you got any branches? See if there's any branches that could be cut back more. And I see some over there. Well, I do believe it is done. Now I say that because they're black. Have you ever seen anything black that is alive? I'm sure there's a fruit or vegetable out there that does that, but this tree, black is dead. Now my least favorite part is cleanup. Hopefully you have a tractor, a wheelbarrow, a lawnmower with a trailer, any of those. So you get your debris into the bucket. The biggest part of loading this stuff in is so that it can't fall out once you start moving. Nothing I hate more than have to stop, pick up what I already loaded, and load it back in so I can make it to the pile. Now when you're picking up, try to get all the big branches first. Get the rake right over there. So when we get all the big pieces moved, we go back, grab all the little pieces. The only thing I like to do is tie it in. You got the skinny part of the branches going that direction. So I'm going to start putting the skinny part of the branches going that direction. As you can see, she got multiple loads. Finish picking up this stuff and then I can load it up, go dump on the pile. That's good for this load. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have 3 of those today. And I guess for legal reasons, I should say that no one sponsors me. I'm out here on my own, using tools that I have at my disposal and clothes that I wear every day. But it's just me. Yeah, this tree's all cleaned up. I'm sure there's little pieces of branch laying around that I can't see or get to, but that'll be taking care of the lawnmower when it starts to dry out. So, done with this tree, gonna move on to that tree. I've got about 15 more trees to do, so in the follow-up episode in the spring, let's see how things go. Now, everything I've done today can be dangerous. Climbing ladders and shears, driving tractors. Always refer to the owner's manual, and please be safe.